All right, guys, Tony here, and I've got a very special guest. I've got Abdul Hannan, and he has got a brand new tool called Keyword Ranker. And if you're familiar with Hannan's tools, you know that they are super simple to use, and you do not need any integrations for indexers or API keys or any extra cost whatsoever. And what's really good is that it's unlimited use, and he has got some proof and some case studies. And so we're just going to have a chat and a very quick demo. But word of warning, a demo for Hannan's tools is literally over within about 1 minute because it's so simple to use. There's nothing complicated. It's completely beginner friendly. And this tool will get you 300 plus high DA backlinks, high domain authority backlinks, between 25 and 50 domain authority. Okay, so 300 links with domain authority of 25 to 50, I should say. Okay, so this is suitable for parasite SEO. It's suitable for YouTube videos. It's suitable if you've got web apps built with a landing page. Okay, like we've been doing with the recent workshop trainings that I've been doing for product sniping and growth club challenge and unshackled, etc. This is good for driving links to those landing pages as well. Or if you want to create a separate landing page, use this for doing backlinks. Okay. Hannan, thanks for coming in, and very, very short notice. I think we organized this within about an hour and a half or something. And thanks for making the time.
Hi, Tony. It's always a pleasure. And I'm good to be back with a brand new tool, as you have just introduced shortly. I think we can for sure go into details, and we can show a bit of a demo today to the people listening to us.
Okay, cool. Okay, now I know that a lot of my audience have purchased your tools in the past. Okay, so the first question they're going to have is, when they say it's another backlink tool, what makes this different from the previous tools that they might have purchased?
Sure. So I'd like to just kind of raise 2-3 different points. I'd like to highlight a few things. First, of course, we always take that into consideration, that what we are offering is something absolutely new, and more than new, I think what's more important is valuable. So in 2026, what is most important right now is having those high authority links consistently pointed towards your websites, no matter what sites, what type of sites we're talking about, landing pages or parasite SEO tier 2, or even if you have really old tier 1 sites that are already established and stuff. So in particular, when we talk about 300 DA 25 to 50 links, which are mostly DA 40 to 50 websites, these are curated websites based on experiments in the last few months for websites that have proven to not just have metrics on paper, but have produced actual results for client sites, which I can show you in a few, in probably 10-15 seconds from now. But these are not just any random 300 websites that we just chucked into a database. First of all, the database consists of thousands of websites. So you're not going to get the same 300 backlinks again and again. You're going to get like new backlinks every time you run a campaign, with of course maybe 10 to 20% overlap, but that's how large the database is. And of course it keeps on getting updated. So these are not just some platform type sites. These include web 2.0s. These are good quality profile sites. These are blogs, contextual pages, and all the links are basically contextual, because we don't want to have just bare links and stuff that doesn't really help the SEO these days. So in terms of what is different, I think this is really focused on how to get the difficult keywords that you have not been able to rank with this tool. So that's why we call it keyword ranker, because you can break through into the search positions that you're not able to do with other link building things that you've been doing, and for which we have curated 300 plus websites per campaign that you can generate within the links you can generate within like a few minutes in terms of setting up a campaign, and then it takes hours or up to a day if you drip feed it. Just quickly on the results, courtesy of 2 clients that were able to track when we launched the pilot version back in November 2025. So this first one, this client is in the medical sort of industry. You can say they are into supplements and stuff. So just comparing after like back and forth, I think they ran 5 or 6 campaigns over a period of 5 to 6 weeks, starting from November 2025. And they were able to see this huge almost double percentage in traffic compared to last year, what they were having. And this website is out and about for like 7 years already in the market. So it's not like it's a brand new site. But they were not able to break through, like I said before, into certain keywords in Google search in terms of positions, and they were able to do that. So first up, we wanted to talk about real impact, which is like ranking keywords that actually matter, not just some keywords that have no traffic and then you rank for them and be happy. So we talk about value. And then second one, courtesy of another client, they are into IT niche. You can see from a bit from here is iPhone and comparisons and specs and review stuff. They have these keywords here that were improved. So they noticed the improvement within like, I would say 30 to 40 days. And once again, how many keywords to run, people might have questions, how many times I can use the same keyword. We will get to that a few minutes later on how to best use this software. But just looking at the results for now, they were able to jump up positions and get into like page 1 from all the way from like some keywords would just make to the page 1, 9th position, but a couple good ones at number 1, which has 1.9K volume per month. This one 1.9K as well, and then number 3 for 1.3K. So it's huge improvement for someone who was not able to rank for these keywords, but only like using this software. Like I mentioned, in November we launched the pilot version to some of our existing clients, and we talked to them that if they would be courteous enough for us to then share the results if they're happy, and they did.
Nice. Now, I know that your tools are really easy to use. Do you want to show people just how quick and easy 100%. It is?
So this is the dashboard. Super simple, and as simple it looks, it is really as well. You just got to add a campaign. Well, what you do is, let's say just one of our other tools, keywords. This is important one I got to mention here. With our previous tools, we also recommended people, and people knew like they didn't really, there were limitations on keywords. This one has absolutely no limitations. You can use 1,000 keywords as well. Just like when we talk about tier 2, tier 3, you can of course have as many, but of course there is a cap. Like we would say, if you are using a landing page and you're just starting up, maybe use 10. And if you're really super specific, use 5 or whatever. But up to you, as much as you think are good for you to use. And then let's just pick a category, right? We just, let's say internet marketing, and then you choose the number of links. You could build 100 as well. Well, drip feed or not, these are not too many links. So, and we try to keep this number small intentionally to 300 so that you don't like spam your way. We have like chosen the default options based on all the learnings from years of things with these software and clients. So all done, you can manage the reports from here, and what you can see here is that it's already added, it's pending, and within a few hours you can download a report. Like just click here, and then it gives you a whole Excel file with all the links laid out perfectly in a white label format. So it's for you or for a client. You don't have to do anything. You can just straight copy and paste or send that file. Then once you have the backlinks, all you need to do, no need to sign up for any premium indexer, or if you already have, you can, use that, or just don't need to go anywhere and like copy paste your links here. Basically, let me just give you a demo, right? So if there are too many links, just use 15 days. But if they're like 300 or something, 3 days is good enough as well. And what it does is sends it to our premium indexing tool, which we have, we have it already in our arsenal for like last 5 years. And some of the people know AI Indexer. So it's the fastest one. And then what this does is it sends it directly to that one. And in the back office, everything gets done for you. Everything gets indexed. No other actions required. That's how simple it is.
Nice. So there's no extra cost with this. There's no indexing to pay for. There's no APIs, no accounts to set up. Everything is just that simple. Just add your 100%. URL, add up to 10 keywords, you said, yeah? at a time for one
That's just a recommendation. You could add 500 as well. So we have the capability in this software to support a huge number if someone thinks that is the, because some parasites and some linking strategies where you're building like 5K links to a URL, we just want to have that capability built in. But for sure, for normal people, probably they just use 10 or 5 or 15, 20, whatever. Yes.
Okay. And how many sites have you got on your database?
We have at the moment 5,500 unique sites. So when you build 300, it's always going to be rotating. Yes.
Nice. Okay. Nice, simple, easy, guys. Very, very easy. You can use this for, for, as Abdul, as Hannan said, you can use this for established websites where it's got a little bit of history so that it can absorb those kind of backlinks. Otherwise, you can use it for parasites, for videos, for social media posts as well, I guess now, especially some of those social media sites that are ranking really well. LinkedIn, probably Dig is starting to come up now, I would imagine, since it was relaunched. There's a whole bunch of ways that you can use this and, do it very, very effectively. And what else would you like to add to this that I kind of cut you off there?
Yeah, no, that's all good. Just on your point, so yeah, we have because there's only limited space to include case studies here, but we have had dozens of videos ranking just with these backlinks, because these backlinks in nature are going to the high authority pages and domains. So it's like proven to rank videos very quickly, given that you have optimized your video title and descriptions on the video page properly. And of course, social media profiles and handles as well. Well, this is, Tony, and for all the people, this is the tutorials page. We have a video tutorial for how to do things, which are simple enough that we've covered already, but then still, and also a best practices guide where we go through in detail on some of the question that you may have, like how many different pages of the same website can I use? Do I need to optimize for what sort of pages? Is it best to use for how many keywords and stuff? We have use cases. And then how many times can I use the same URL? Do I need to do it every week or whatever? All those questions are somehow answered in this long guide. And then what should be the primary, secondary keywords? What if your audience is international? You have foreign keywords, someone sitting in Germany, or for that matter, like in Spain or something like, or China, like they have foreign keywords. This software would help you rank, and this is tested, all sorts of keywords that are all foreign language keywords, like whether it's Spanish or Korean or Russian or anything, as well as for all audiences, because we have a thing in our database that it would try to choose, if it sees it's a foreign keyword, to choose sites that are relevant in some sense to those keywords. So there's a bit of intelligence in the system as well. And then this is a download file, so they can do that. So that's pretty simple and I think pretty simple to set up, but very powerful.
Okay, let's talk about the costs before we wrap up. We're deliberately keeping this short, guys, because you saw yourself, it's just really, really easy to use. What is the pricing that in this software? And
while I'm going towards the pricing section, just for the people, they can of course read this in detail, but everything with this software and our other software is all unlimited. So you do not have to worry about any sort of limits, and it works for all niches, all sort of websites, all sort of links, affiliate stores, affiliate links, whatever sort of pages, social media groups, whatever you have. And the price is kind of a no-brainer at this point. Because we're doing this with Sony. So a very special one we have here is for a yearly unlimited access, we're doing $197, and that's unlimited. So there's no cap on any sort of backlinks, number of backlinks. And for a lifetime, it's $297, which is
it's a great deal.
Probably a steal, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great deal. That's unlimited lifetime backlinks, can put in multiple keywords. Even up to 500 keywords if you feel that it's needed. What I like about this as well is because it's got such a large database that you are able to get different links. So even if you're sending another campaign to the same URL that you were promoting previously, you are likely to get mostly new links for for the next time you run the campaign for that same domain or offer or URL, etc. That's pretty cool. That's well thought out. Good job. Good job. So guys, we will be offering a bonus, but since I mentioned before, we kind of organized everything just within a few hours, myself and Hannan, and having the time to think what the bonus is. But we will be sending an email out, and we will put the information about our bonus in that email or in the description of this YouTube video. So if you're watching this YouTube video later, then you're able to go and check, and I'll put a link there with information about what our bonus is. Okay. Hannan, do you want to say anything before we wrap up? And I really want to keep this short so that we can let people get on with things. And I just found
100%. No, you just covered very well, Tony. And I just wanted to add one more thing. I think probably a clarification, because I saw when we reached this pricing sort of section that in the demo that I've given, I've only used one URL, but actually our campaigns support multi URLs as well. So you can use like 10 URLs against 500 keywords. So it's not just one URL per campaign. You can use like 50 URLs in a campaign. Yeah. So it just automatically distributes those keywords against those. So that's also a thing. That's also a capability that the software has. And I think you've already covered all the parts. I think it's pretty simple, straight to the point, covered for everyone. It's safe, and it's proven to be effective so far in our tests. And this is currently the powerful thing that we have in our database and on offer for people at a very, very, I would say, no-brainer sort of price. Yeah. So that's all from me.
Okay, mate. Okay, thanks. Good job with this. I'm looking forward to use it myself and testing it. I've got a site that I really want to test this on and to see how well we can do with over several campaigns with several URLs within the same domain as well. So I'm looking forward to playing around with it for that purpose. All right, Hannan, thank you for jumping on at short notice. Guys, I'll put more information in the description of this YouTube live stream in underneath the video, and I'll put a link as well in the description and in the first comment where you can purchase from my link. If you do purchase from my link, there will definitely be a bonus, but I just don't know right now what that is, but it will be something good and something of the same value as well. Okay, thanks, Hannan, and
thanks,
I'll catch up with you on soon on social media or WhatsApp or something like that. Okay, thank you.
Sure, pleasure chatting. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Bye-bye.